Turn the news off too.
That part and social media.
Turn it all off.
Man.
Turn it all off.
Yeah.
Chef Lamar, you seem to handle stress pretty well from what I see from the outside, but tell me how you handle it at peak moments or busy services.
I'm glad we again, these conversations are great because I think they get missed. So I'm going to go backwards and go forward talking about stress. As I've gotten older, I realized my body is now changing. I blew up my sciatica 3 times last year. And I had to understand stress now impedes from your brain to your body. So what I did was before I took on this ownership journey, I went to the doctor. Cooks are not talking about going to the doctor. Chefs are not talking about we just muscled out.
Right.
Well, you can't have that anymore. It just doesn't work, right? So you have that. Then I realized I go to the doctor. She told me, she said, I don't know if you know, your cholesterol is high, your blood sugar is high. And all I kept saying to myself, I'm fat, and more fat. So then trying to find that balance and opening a restaurant, that ain't easy, working 16, 17 hours. But what I've said to my team is, that's cool if you do that, and we have to, but be able to step away from it. I was just telling my chef, my sous, the other day, I said, take off Monday and Tuesday. He texted me on Monday. He said, Chef, I was thinking about this. I said, I'm not responding to you until you're back to work on Wednesday. Because I want him to understand he's 30, I'm 43. I don't want you to go through what I went through. I could see you on the burnout road, and I don't need you to do that. I need you for the long haul. He said, well, Chef, I'm worried about you. I said, don't worry about me because I'm going to take my days because I have to be here. But I cut those days in half. The other big piece is I have a therapist. My therapist tomorrow. I take therapy once a week because my stress is high. I have to take care of my family. My mom is not well, but she's here and still living. And I have all those things, and that builds every day. When I leave work, I took the TV out of my bedroom because now I'm going to sit up like this all night.
Yeah.
I try to cut my drinking in half as much as possible because that becomes a crutch that now I lean on. I try to go to the gym. I finally got back in the gym early this week, and I feel like I haven't been in the gym in 3 months. But I also have outlets. My GM and I talk all the time. My partners and I talk all the time. I make sure I try to reach out to my family to have some imbalances. I go for walks. And I watch things on TV that are fun and try to stay away from always watching culinary because that's kind of what I navigate to have some interbalances so that it change what I do day to day so I continuously appreciate what I've done for the last 24 years.
Yep. Turn the news off too.
That part and social media.
Turn it all off.
Man.
Turn it all off.
Yeah.